Hey guys, this is your boy Marcus and welcome back to my Master League with Swansea City episode, I believe it's number 14. So 14 is only, let me see how many episodes remain. It'll be roughly, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it's 6 more episodes remaining. Get to roughly episode 20, I give a guess because that's what my Marcus's reign at Arsenal was. So yeah, that's how it was, 20 episodes in the first season. So with that being said, into this episode, and I'm going to just say that we face off against Olympiacos in the next episode. Well, it should be in the next episode because of the Europa League matches. I said it was either Olympiacos or Udinese, it was actually Olympiacos. And another thing is, of course, I said I rested some players because I thought it was a big match. Newcastle is a relatively big match considering that Kabai and Papa Cisse for some ridiculous reason is so unbelievably overpowered. But here in Nyang, of course, playing in his first in another game, starting up front, because of course Boney for some reason just cannot play more than one game like at a time. But Nyang gets wrong on goal, or Niang, he decides to not take a shot. He does take a shot, he hits the post, it comes back to him and he scores. So Niang scores 1-0 to Newcastle. Fantastic from Niang, or Mbia. I'm going to call him Mbia, or Mbaya, whatever his name is. Can someone please tell me, is it Mbaya or is it Mbia? Right in the comments below. Yeah, Mbaya, I think it is. But yes, we'll go with that. So Swansea 1-0 at half time, playing pretty decently. We have a couple matches, well, 2 more matches in this episode, of course, and they're both in the Premier League because, of course, Europa League takes a week out. But Cisse ends up scoring near post OP. Zabret came out and did absolutely nothing because Zabret is useless. And then in the 88th minute here, Mitra tries to play in Niang, doesn't play in Niang. It comes back to Mitra, skins past the player, Dyer takes it forward, Dyer takes a shot, and Dyer scores. So Nathan Dyer doing what is good for Danny Dyer and scores for Swansea. I don't know where that Danny Dyer analogy comes from, but I don't care. But anyway, 2-1 final score against Newcastle. We're sort of scraping results here. Of course, we're in the top 4 at the current moment, and of course we're trying to just stay there. And we're not really too bothered about winning the league or whatever, we just want to basically stay in the top 4 sort of area. Actually, it's not 2 Premier League matches, sorry, it's 2 Premier League matches, no, it's not 2 more, it's 2 Premier League matches and an FA Cup match. The FA Cup semi-final, I believe it is, against West Bromwich Albion. But yes, like I was saying, we're just trying to get Champions League football this season. We're not really too bothered about winning the league. Maybe win the FA Cup would be quite nice. If we won the league, I mean, I'd be really skeptical of actually keeping the league for a second year because of the fact that our team is not good enough to keep the league for a second year. I'm being perfectly honest. I'm a good enough player to keep the league for a second year, but I just think with everyone else developing, of course, over time, I think the players would probably not be that good for my team compared to other players, to other teams in the game, having improved, of course, over the whole season. But yeah, Swansea again, we're playing West Brom. Played again, Nyang up front, or Niang, or Mbaya played up front. The Beast, I would call him the Beast because it makes my life a lot easier, because he is a beast. It's unbelievable, he's like 78 rated or something, but he's a beast, he's the Beast. So the Beast, of course, started. Jonathan Guzman here has a nice shot. Ted Forst makes a great save. And that was really about it for the first half against West Brom. Wasn't particularly exciting, nothing else really happened. I mean, yes, I had other shots, 6 shots, 3 on target, so West Brom had 2 shots, 2 on target, but nothing really happened. And Mitra gets past Craig Jones, doesn't get past him actually. He steals the ball off Liam Ridgewell, takes another touch, and then just tries to go near post, can't go near post, and eventually it comes back to him, he scores, and 1-0 to Swansea. So Swansea leading 1-0 roughly just after half time, probably 50 odd minutes on the clock. In the 62nd minute, Matip steals the ball, gives it to the Beast, not to the Beast, the Beast actually gets it eventually, skins past Reed, and Mbia Nyang does not score. Or does he score? He does score. He scores again a sort of rebound goal. I don't know what it is with him, but he scores a lot of goals where it really is just a rebound goal. It's a bit ridiculous. I don't really know what it is. But Routledge here gets the ball, takes one heavy touch, hits a shot. I'm not sure what Foster's doing there. He should be saving that, but it goes near post, and I score, and I win. So 3-0 the final score. There, I think it was Davis going in for a very dangerous tackle, could have taken the guy's leg out. But yeah, I mean, we didn't really play well, really. My pass completion is low, I don't like this. But the Beast with the 7.5 rating, or via Nyang. And it wasn't the semi-finals, it was the quarter-final. So the semi-final match will be up against Stoke City. And in the other leg, of course, they have Crystal Palace against Manchester City. Basically, it's going to be a final of Stoke or Swansea against Manchester City. So I don't see Crystal Palace beating Man City, because Man City are absolutely amazing. So into the final match of this episode, and it is away to Villa Park to face Aston Villa. Now, Aston Villa, I would not say are a very, very good team in this game. They're a relatively decent team. Given in goal is unbelievably overpowered. Benteke up front, yeah, probably the best way to describe him. Brighton's pretty fast, Agbonlahor and Zogbia. But me, I played more or less my strongest team available. So Matip, Ashley Williams, Zuniga, Taylor, Shelby, Wilshire, Mitru, Pablo, Dyer, Boney and Worm in goal. So with that being said, of course, Williams not the manager, I was expecting, the captain, I was expecting a difficult game, like a very relatively difficult game, but it wasn't going to be too difficult, if you know what I mean. Like it sounded on paper it should have been a much more difficult game than it was, and it really was not a difficult game. Taylor just skins past two players, and Taylor is a relatively quick left back, but not too quick. And look at this for a cross, look at that for peach of a cross, and Boney with the beast of a header to head it past Given. Now Shay Given, like I said, was overpowered in the last time I played against Aston Villa. For some reason he just stopped bloody everything. But in the 25th minute here, playing a nice little pass, 1-2, 1-2s, triangles, passes, fantastic little passes, in and out, Mitro on the ball, plays a nice ball, tries to get through to Boney, comes through to Boney, and Boney actually smashes it into the back of the net. People say there's no power in these shots. What are they talking about? Look at that for a powerful shot. And then literally in injury time, Benteke gets through on goal. Matip can't stop him, and Benteke scores a very, 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 very composed finish. Very composed finish. Absolutely fantastic finish from Big, what's his name? Christian Benteke, from Big Christian. And then at halftime, that was the score. So 2-1 at halftime. And from the stats, it sort of shows off that we were playing relatively decently, sort of what you expect, 6 shots, 6 on target. But that pass completion stat is just, for some reason, I'm just not good at keeping possession. I'm good at keeping possession of the ball, I'm just not very good at passing it. But in the 53rd minute here, Boney skins past 2 players, skins past Baker, skins past Bennett, takes a shot, scores his hat-trick. So 3-1 Swansea, and Boney with the hat-trick. So with that being said, 75 minutes on the clock, 75 minutes on the clock, Pablo Hernandez again showing off how good I am at dribbling in this game. Skins past 2 players, gets it past Hutton, gives it to Boney again. Boney just pushes still off the ball, gives it to Nathan Dyer. Yeah, Nathan Dyer. Dyer has a shot, and that was that. So it was an unfortunate shot, but it doesn't really matter because 3-1 was the final score. So it's all about 16 shots, 13 on target, 67 pass completion, relatively decent. And Boney 7.5 rating for his hat-trick. So here is the table and the end of the episode, of course. We're actually top of the table. We have 56 points, Man City have 54, Chelsea 53, Man United 52, Arsenal 48, Stoke 47, and Liverpool 45. So we can actually probably go out and win the title if we really wanted to, but we're not too bothered about that. It's all about Champions League football this season. So yes, bottom 3, Cardiff, Crystal Palace, and Aston Villa. Don't know what Villa are doing down there, but anyway. So if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.